Hi everyone, Toridey, another fine day, another very beautiful day. And for those who know me, if I notice or I see someone who is doing something beautiful, something that for me empowers our community, that blesses our community, that puts our community on the map, I need to reach out to them. I need to bring them on the show. Welcome to Toridey.
Thank you, Toridey. It always gets me, the name and the man and the production. Thank you very
Okay,
much.
I like what you're wearing.
Thank you. This
Oh,
is very
what is the
comfortable.
mark? It's
Tory Burch. I actually just recently purchased this. When winter comes around, I'm always looking for comfortable flat shoes. You know, it's a little bit cold. Sometimes it's very cold, but yeah, comfort and fashion is the name of my game. But yeah,
wow.
thank you
So
for having me.
I'm glad you're here. Tell us about you, your names, and where you're from.
Thank you. My name is Christelle-Faustine Dingana. Yes, my parents gave me 4 strong names, and I am from Balinyanga. It is in the northwest region of Cameroon, our wonderful country that beat Brazil. So, born and raised in Cameroon, but I'm very much a Texan. I lived in Houston for 15 years, moved to the States when I was 14, and then I've been in Dallas for about a year and like 6 months. So Texas is home. I'm purely Texan as much as I'm Balinyonga and Cameroonian. Yeah.
How you like in Texas? Dallas.
Dallas. I love Houston better. Simply fact that I spent 15 years there, right? My teenage life, adolescence, adulthood, working, friends. But I would say Dallas definitely has family. My brother lives here, cousins that are pretty much like siblings, and it's much easier when I have other family members visit. They get to see everybody in one place. So that's the benefit of that. I do like it. I hate the traffic and the construction.
That's Texas for you. Always constructing,
I
always doing
know
something.
Dallas is expanding like crazy, but it has been good to me. I will not lie. I've had amazing blessings in the short time that I've been here, so I can't hate on it. I can't.
When last did you visit Cameroon?
It has been the full 16 years since I've been to the States. I have not gone back home, but Cameroon is going to be seeing me very, very soon.
I like the way you talk. Tell us about what brings you to Toridey.
Well, first of all, I'm so grateful for yourself and Gilbert. I mean, the gentlemen in this community have surprised me. You know, before you get into an endeavor, you don't really know what's out there until you get into something. So I started my business back in July, officially selling in July. The idea of the business started about 2 years ago. Just home. The idea started 2 years ago, but how I got into skincare. So my skincare line is called Glow with Excel. My name is Christelle. A short form of it is Excel. And when I was around 26, I never had a blemish in my life. I was very blessed. I was very thankful to God. And then I turned 26. Hormones, honestly. A lot of our ladies that are listening could probably relate to how the body that is the female organs just do things for you. Hormones, birth control, those things can really mess with you. I started breaking out, started getting severe dry skin. I always suffered from dry skin. I would say that. One problem I always had was dry skin, never knew what to do about it, tried all kinds of creams, but my journey started with me having severe acne, severe discoloration, trying to solve the acne, going to dermatologists and getting ingredients like hydroquinone to help with the discoloration that usually comes with acne in us black folks. Usually in Caucasian and people with fairer skin, it shows as redness, and us, it shows as dark or brown spots. And when you tend to go to the dermatologist as a person of color with acne and discoloration, the 1 or 2 things they'll prescribe to you would be hydroquinone, retinoid, or tretinoid. And those are great products when prescribed under a dermatologist. But now, are you going to use it well as the patient? And are you understanding what it's doing to your body? They do a good job at lightening spots, brightening spots, bleaching spots. Honestly, whatever term you want to use. But not used well, used too often, not stopped well, it can overly lighten you. Then you find yourself in a whole different type of journey. But you're still trying to solve a problem that you have. So that avenue didn't work for me because it was very hard to get those spots pointed out. I felt so conscious. I was wearing makeup more than I ever did in my life. Then I started looking at going to spas. I was spending a ridiculous amount of money on spas. I mean, you would spend a quick $150 for a 15-minute treatment. Then I went into YouTube, natural solutions. I would put toothpaste on my face. I would put papaya. I would blend everything. Actually, that was the part that started working well for me, the natural, organic things that I had to mix. Then I started buying books on skincare ingredients. I realized what are actually in these products that I'm buying over the counter from a small business? What do they do for me? What do they combine? What does my skin not like? And that's one thing that I do in my business, try to educate people on ingredients. When someone comes to me and they say, I'm sensitive, I have sensitive skin, but what are you sensitive to? You have to try to be aware. It could be what you're ingesting that is making you sensitive and not what you're throwing on your face. So I started by making my own products. I would buy chemicals on the internet from pharmaceutical companies. Something like vitamin C is called ascorbic acid. It comes in powder forms from most pharmaceutical companies. You mix it with warm water, certain amount, and then depending on the quantity, you might need to boil it. Depending on the quantity, you can just mix it, keep it for 2 weeks. So I learned mixology. I turned at a few skincare conference. This was before I even thought about making a business. This was just me trying to take and own my skincare journey and not leave it into the hand of anyone else. I was making my own products. I made my own products in my own kitchen. I would have melting points. I would write, everything that I needed. I had books, so that's how I started learning how to mix ingredients. And I solved my own skin discoloration. And the biggest thing that I solved, which is my mission statement, is my dry skin. And hydrating, what products hydrate my skin, penetrate my epidermis, stay there, and just get me glowing. Glowing to me is not about having perfect, even tone or smooth skin 24/7. It's about your skin being hydrated, and I also encourage people to drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of water. I drink about a gallon a day. But that's kind of like the long and sweet story of how I got in the background. And when I moved to Dallas, I would definitely say business is not about what you know. It's about finding the strength to start it. And I'd always wanted to, but I just never found the strength to go on this journey. And I would say Dallas has been a blessing because I found people that encouraged me and believed in me more than I believed in myself. Then I figured, how do I start this? I had been making products at home, making it for friends for about a year, so just from my kitchen. And it was a small number. And I started noticing people were coming to me for recommendations. And I would recommend them to other people's skincare brands, or I would make a few things. And I'm like, why am I not doing this myself? Why am I pouring money out into other people's businesses? I'm capable. So once I realized that, I decided what kind of products I wanted to carry. And I said, let me do a trial. Let me get a first collection out, get honest feedback. I'm not going to buy followers, fake reviews. I'm going to let this be organic, get feedback, see what people are buying, see what people are complaining about, because not everything is perfect. I definitely have had negative feedback, and that has helped me grow immensely. I've been selling online since July, so that puts me about 5 months in. And I've been very surprised about the success. My number one product that's not here today is sold out today, and I have to restock on it. I'm very pleasantly shocked and very pleasantly happy about that because I've done this all myself. I have no marketing team, I have no social media creator, I have no ads, I have no bot followers. It's just me, and I'm ready to scale up. I'm looking for investors, and I'm ready to take it to the next level because I think I have good products, and I'm adding even more, and I think I can give something a little bit unique that might not be out there for some people.
Wow, I see so many products, and I don't think we can talk about everything.
No, there's double of some. It's not as intimidating as it seems.
Okay. So I want you to, which one do you use regularly?
I will not lie. I use all of them except this one right now. I am yet to use this. Which one do I use regularly? Every single one of them. Oh yeah, except this as well. I don't use that. So I have a night and day routine. To me, skincare is not just the products, and which is one of the things which I'm trying to educate people. It's about consistency, be patient. People are like, how fast would this work? I can't tell you how fast it's gonna work because are you gonna use it every day? Are you gonna wash your face twice a day like I would recommend? So the top here, for example, is my number one seller, especially in the winter that I'm noticing is the Glow Day Cream. It is gender neutral. All my
This one?
products are gender neutral, yes.
Okay.
It's the Glow Day Cream. And what I have here is it helps to brighten, improves uneven skin tone, hydrates, it's lightweight, non-greasy. The major ingredients here are the family of jojoba, sesame seed oil, and argan oil. Those are my favorite oils in the world, whether you're using it in its pure form on your whole body and your face to hydrate, or you mix it in a cream form like I have. It has a nice thick texture, but it's very light and non-greasy. This is what the hallmark of my line is when I talk about hydration. That product gives you that. It's very, very hydrating. Once you use it, this lasts most people about 2 months. When you get 1 month in, you should be seeing your skin feeling more supple, soft for everyone, men and women. Dry skin is a very, very real thing. Another product that goes hand in hand with it is this face Rise and Shine Vitamin. It's a face oil. It's also packed with organic oils. Absolutely wonderful at hydrating. And another thing that it gives you is like a nice glow without you feeling shiny or oily at any point throughout the day. So my products are perfect for people with combination skin. So if your product, you have dry skin or you have oily skin folks always feel like if they put too much hydration, it would produce more oil, but you need to hydrate. If your skin's oily, you still need to hydrate as much as someone with dry skin. And my products are definitely much focused on being lightweight and fast absorbing. So those with oily skin don't feel like it makes their skin even more oily. Then I have the night version, which is targeted at anti-aging. I'm in my 30s myself. My birthday just passed. I just turned 31. And you want to bring collagen back to your skin. As we get older, certain things that we produce naturally start decreasing in how much they get produced. One of those things is collagen. Some people ingest collagen in powder form. They drink it, put it on your skin, things of that nature. So that's packed with vitamin C, it's packed with collagen. My products are very much organic as well as they're mixed with chemicals. I believe in hybrid when it comes to ingredients. I decided not to do an all organic line because there are just some chemicals that are so wonderful for the skin. And one of them is lactic, and the other one is glycolic acid. My night cream has that, a very good safe percentage of both with kojic acid as well, vitamin C, and all those hydrating sesame seed oils that you have in the day cream. So it's meant to help brighten your face without lightening you. Helps with hyperpigmentation, so people that really suffer from hyperpigmentation, it's wonderful for you. If you have wonderful smooth skin, it's as wonderful for you. One of my customers in Houston, I don't think she's ever had a blemish before. She absolutely loves it. She's been buying it consistently since July, and she says it's not made her fairer or darker, it just keeps her bright, you know. Women are always, almost every cosmetic product has the word bright on it.
True.
So that's what that does. Works wonderfully for everyone as well. Then I have a vitamin C serum that is wonderful and safe without being too potent. And the last thing I want to talk about outside of everything is sunscreen. I always encourage us black folks to use sunscreen.
Where's the
carry,
sunscreen?
is this one right here. I carry SPF 30. It comes in 1 ounce. In my new collection in January, it's going to come in 2 ounces, so you can get a little bit more of that. But SPF 30 is very essential. A lot of women in our community lighten their skin a little bit, tone it up. So especially if you're doing that, you need sunscreen. No matter what you're doing, you need sunscreen. Someone like yourself, Toridey, you should use sunscreen. I encourage sunscreen throughout all the seasons, but especially in the summer. We have long summers in Texas. The sun burns you. I have a few pictures on my website showing people what sunburn looks like on a black person. I think a lot of black folks feel like they don't know what sunburn looks like, and I try to show people. Sometimes people have sunburn and they don't even look at it as sunburn. They look at it like something that's normal. But you're burning your skin, the UV rays, cancer. Outside of you showing on your skin, there's cancer out there, and it's as real as it gets. Skin cancer, it's prevalent. I think people don't talk about it as much. So using the right ingredients, staying away from steroids, applying sunscreen, hydrating, washing your face twice a day goes a very long way at just keeping your skin even and glowing no matter what you're going through. If you have hormonal acne like myself, I break out every month. I get 2, 3, 4 pimples. Some of them are massive, some of them are little. So I don't have perfect skin, but I'm all about how do I get back? You know, what kind of soaps do I use? I have a soap here that is safe for body and face. It's the Rejuvenating Soap. It has carrot oil. This one has all organic ingredients, and it has a little bit of salicylic acid, which is an acne medicine. very good at helping drying out pimples. My number one seller that is sold out is my acne soap. It's packed with kojic acid and more salicylic, dries out pimples really well. Does amazing for people suffering with severe acne and discoloration. That's why it's always sold out. So I'm grateful.
Oh,
I know,
that
that
is a
was a
lot to
lot.
digest. I really need to watch the
That
video
is a
again and
lot.
again. So now, what makes you different?
The hydration, I would say. The skincare market is saturated as
Yes.
much as the t-shirt market is saturated.
That's true.
When people say the market is saturated, I'm like, every market is saturated. We are in 2023.
Yeah.
We are not inventing anything new
That's
in my
true.
generation.
That's true.
We're just reinventing the wheel, tweaking things here and there. So I'm very similar to a lot of brands. I'm not gonna act like I have something unique. We all tend to use there's just so many ingredients that are out there that do certain things to the skin. But I really like to think that I'm focusing on hydrating more than anything else. So I want you to understand that it's not about having a blemish-free skin, meaning no pimples, no spots, and things like that, especially women. And my products are meant for men and women, but women have hormones that lead them in directions they don't know. So I want to have a soap that will help you when that breakout comes after you've changed birth controls or your cycle's about to start. That's going to dry it out and get you back on track within a week or two, and then you're back to yourself. So my Glow Day Cream does that at keeping you supple. So even when you're breaking out, people should still tell you you're glowing, even though you have blemishes. It's the difference between blemishes and having a glowing skin. So I'm focused on glow. Then I have that morning rice soap that's great for people with sensitive skin. It's very organic. That one has sea moss, vitamin A, vitamin C, aloe vera. It has a nice smell, makes for a nice wash. So it's just about hydrating your skin, and then also my anti-aging factors in my vitamin C and in my exfoliating night cream. So just helping you to take care of little wrinkles and also just educating people. My brand is beyond just my products. I want to be able to educate people on things like how long should you wash your face? What are you using to wash your face? If you're having active acne, why are you scrubbing your face? You're aggravating your acne instead. You know, during this time of the month, don't use such and such product. Also, what are you ingesting? I'm not a pharmacist, but I can encourage for things to ingest that help better, what not to be ingesting, and things of that nature. So it's about educating people, and I love recommending other brands. I'm not a stingy or selfish person. If there's something that I don't have that you need, I love recommending other small businesses that I've used their products. So I'm all about educating people on the best routines. Wash your face before you go to bed, change your pillowcases often, try to sleep on a silk pillowcase, change it twice a week, things of that nature.
Any challenges so far?
Ooh, a lot. Negative feedback is one of them, which you have to take, and you have to take it well. And you can't take every feedback that's negative as a reason to stop making a product, because the one thing about the skincare game is everybody's skin is different. What works for you cannot work for me. There's some people who throw coconut oil on their face and they're hydrated. When I throw coconut oil on, it's like I threw Vaseline on my face. It just sits on the surface, it doesn't do anything. So feedback, but what definitely would be challenging is the world of social media and content creating. It's a very great platform to promote yourself, but it can be very time consuming.
That's true.
So I am looking, if you are a content creator out there or a marketer, I am looking to hire. Business has been good, and I believe in myself now.
I want you to hire me. I didn't want you to
Yeah.
high-five me.
So I'm looking to hire a full-time content creator. I do have a 9 to 5, and I'm hoping sooner than later. You know, you tell yourself 5 years, you quit your job 1 year. You just never know how things would go. I've been in love with skincare forever. I've been in love with makeup. I'm a beauty girl. I'm a simple beauty girl. I call myself a simple beauty girl. I'm not a fashionista or anything like that. So I'm definitely looking for someone to help me market, take my business to the next level. That's been my biggest challenge, marketing myself, because you know, they always say it's not about how good your product is, it's how well you market it. And I also try to stay very honest. I think when it comes to social media, when people open your page, if you don't have 500, 1,000, 2,000 views, they think you're not serious. People don't realize how easy it is to buy those followers
Yep.
and views.
Yep.
And I chose not to do that. I chose to grow organically. Another thing that has been challenging is, you know, the certain type of support that you expect until you start a business and you realize that
it's not there.
it's not there.
Or you have it at the
So,
start, and then a
yes.
few months later,
Even
everybody
at
backs
the
out.
start, you know, I have such a big family, and I remember when I went over to LA because I source my products in LA. So all my products I made in the U.S. And packaged in the U.S. I made a point to do that. The U.S. has been good to me. I've worked there, I've lived here, and I wanted to quality control everything. So I work with a pharmaceutical company out in LA. They make everything for me. I choose my ingredients. I tweak them every now and then. My second collection is coming from there. So things of that nature. And so I thought, oh, if one family member bought even one cream, I'll be sold out in no time. Didn't happen. Didn't happen at all. So don't rely on your family. Just do you. It doesn't mean they're hating or anything. You just have to prove to people.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, once enough strangers like your stuff, those family members will come by at full price. There's no
true.
family discount anymore. Yeah, and I'm also looking for investors. And hopefully when I open my books in January and show people how much I grew with the little effort, and it's a one-woman business with a full-time tech job, they can really see the potential that this can have because marketing is very expensive. So I'm looking for investors who don't want to do much work. They just want to put money and get some returns. Yeah. I'm always down for that. And I'm very transparent. All ingredients are written on the products, every single thing that's in it. You know about it. You can look it up. You can figure out if you're allergic to something. You can read them up on the internet.
What's the future?
The future. So I'm very keen on, when you asked me when I was going to Cameroon, I really do want to open a storefront there next year if all things allow. And if I do open a storefront in Cameroon, I will source my products in Africa. I'm already looking at certain vendors in Ghana. I don't have vendors in Cameroon yet. I won't lie, our beautiful country has its own limitations with communications and marketing. It can be very tough, but Ghana, Gambia, Nigeria, they tend to make themselves easily accessible. You can find a vendor for natural shea butter, for kojic, vitamin C and things of that sort. So the future is me going there. That's honestly probably my next big venture, to make my products in Cameroon and hopefully package it in Cameroon. A lot of people package stuff from China. So if it's not possible, I'll just have to do what I have to do. But once I go home, I'll try to see if I can find manufacturing companies that do allow that, if possible. And then my second collection, right now, everything I have focuses on your face. And a lot of people are always asking me, I would love this for my body. I have discoloration or dry skin on the body. And I'm focused on hydration just on the face. And the dry skin follows you throughout. So there's products that I test everything on myself. Before I put all these products out there, I used it on myself for almost 2 years before I was confident to put it out there, especially when it comes to hydration, because I have the most dry skin ever. So I really like what I've come up with for the body, and it's for all skin tones. There's definitely going to be, unlike the face where this even tone package is for everyone, the next line is going to be curated for if you're caramel, if you're darker, or if you're more on the lighter spectrum. So there will be 3 ranges depending on what color you are. And I would still have my even tone because it's done very well. So I will always, this is my baby. This is the first baby that I birthed, and she's always going to stay around. So yeah.
I want you to look into that camera and talk to your people. What will be your message to our community at this time?
Our community, ladies and gentlemen, because I never forget the men. Let me talk to the men first. You need to wash your face with something different from Dove soap. You need to hydrate with something different from Lubriderm or Aveeno. You need to take care of your skin. Black does crack. The sun is not your friend, but the sun is your friend though, because we glow in the sun with our beautiful chocolate skin. I just want to say, reach out to me. You don't have to buy my products to reach out to me. I do consultations in general for free, just teaching you your routine, teaching you how to take care of your skin, teaching you what to ingest and what not to ingest, all depending on what you may have going on. I'm not an expert. I do not have perfect skin. that is why I started my skincare line. I did not start my skincare line because I had perfect genes. If I did, then I mean, how do I test it out? I started because I have many issues. I have dry skin. I do have PCOS, which people half the time don't believe me, means I grow hair excessively, and it doesn't show, and that's because of the products that I use on myself. So I would say support me, check me out. I do have sales running here and there. I have a Christmas sale going on right now. It's ending on Wednesday, but it will be coming back the week of Christmas just to make the products a little bit more affordable. I like to think in general that I'm a very affordable brand. I do source all my products in America, so it's hard for your girl to cut costs, man. It's very hard to make it very cheap because inflation is real. But I like to think that you will find value in my line, and it's good for everyone in all ranges of life. As long as you're working and you got a paycheck, you'll be good to get my stuff. So check me out. We are growing. I'm going to hire more people, but I would like to think I have an amazing customer service. I value my customers. I value you. So let me know any issues you might have. I also custom make products. So I hand make custom things depending what issues you may have. Once I go home today, I'm actually custom making a product for a mom who just had her baby and has been suffering through certain skin discolorations since her second pregnancy. So we're going to custom make some ingredients that are going to be safe and gentle for her to use after baby and while she's breastfeeding. So there's everything for everyone. And if I cannot solve your problem, I will direct you to the right place for that. So there's enough for everyone. And I encourage anyone who's ever thought about starting a skincare business, do it. The Nigerian brothers and sisters that we have, they're saturated and there's still money for everyone. So reach out if you need advice on anything. But I would say the most I know is sourcing things in the US. I don't go offshore to get products. So if you're interested in stuff in the US, I'm always game, and I'm always up for a conversation. As you can tell, I talk a lot, so. I'm always game for a conversation. So who knows how much Toridey is going to cut off.
Is there any other, I don't think I'm going to cut it. Yeah, is there any other thing you wanted us to talk about?
I have not said my social media handles.
Yes.
So I am, you can find me everywhere in the same way. On my packaging, you can see the name that says Glow with Excel Skincare. And that's the name I have on Instagram, Glow with Excel Skincare. Same thing on Facebook. And my website is glowwithexcel.com. So I'm on Instagram, Facebook. I am on TikTok, but that's why I need that content creator to help me. I can't keep up with the Gen Zs on TikTok. So needing help, hit me up. I don't have a lot of money, but I pay. It's not for free. So yeah, I'm on all social media platforms. My website ships to US and Canada. I have amazing customers in Canada. I don't even know how to find me, so I'm so grateful. I ship everywhere. I take about 2 days to process. If it's a custom order, I will let you know how long it takes. And shipping varies from 3 to 5 days. My shipping is pretty quick, and I try to have great customer service and respond to everyone. But yeah, find me online, fully functional website. I take all payment methods that are out there, card, Zelle, PayPal, and everything else in between. And that's the chunk of me. I'm Christelle. So.
Christelle, maintenant en français, tu just tell us a little bit about, just introduce you and introduce the products in less than 2-3 minutes in French.
Definitely. So by the way, before I go from French, I am not an expert. I'm very good at French, but when it comes to talking about my ingredients, it's terrible. But in general, on est là pour vous aider à avoir un teint uniforme, avoir un teint clair et vous faire confiance dans le maquillage. Parce que nous les femmes, le maquillage aussi, quand tu n'as pas un teint uniforme, on se sent comme si on doit porter du maquillage tous les jours avant de sortir à la maison. So, ma mission, c'est de vous donner une claire éclairissant, une claire hydratée, parce que quand notre teint est hydraté, même si ce n'est pas uniforme ou éclairissant, on se sent plus bien et plus confident dans notre peau pour sortir de la maison sans se sentir qu'on doit mettre beaucoup de maquillage. Mais le maquillage est très joli, comme vous le souhaitez. J'ai du maquillage maintenant. Nous tous les femmes, on aime le maquillage. So. Mais c'est très important que la peau qui est au-dessus du maquillage est aussi bien comme la peau qui est en bas du maquillage. So. Je suis à Dallas, mais mes produits ship en Amérique et au Canada. Et bientôt, on sera au Cameroun. Merci.
Thank you very much for coming. And any day, anytime Toridey is home. I hope from now on we'll work on many other projects.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we did inside Pigeon too now. So Tori ever day. Today Instagram we talk Tori hot in the hot in sweet, hot in ginger.
I like your energy. Now the small Tori that we get on with you. The guys,
Thank
go
you.
check her products out. The phone number, website, her social media. I'll make sure we have them on the screen.
Thank you.